Hello y'all, today I'm gonna show you guys how to make a basic avatar like this with a logo and your name down there. So yeah, if you want to do this for YouTube or Skype, open up a new project and there. Make it around 800 by 800, of course RGB. So there you have your little plane. Oops, fuck. Anyways, after that, I'm gonna search for a good picture. Now I found this picture. I'll put the link in the description for this picture. And basically what I do is drag it on here, drag it to this layer, and then like resize it a little so it stays like pretty nice. But I think I'm gonna stick to this. Maybe a little bit small. Yeah, I use these things up top here. Alright, that looks perfect. This side. Alright. The background can be like white. So you're gonna keep that white. And what I like to do is just put a guide, one on 400, because it's the half of 800. You get a guide there. And another one 400 on horizontal. So now you have your middle. The next step, you're gonna get a logo. I'll do Soar in this case, but you can use pretty much any logo you want. So I'll put this one in the description as well. So as you can see here, I got the Soar logo. Drag that over here. I don't know. Oh, drag it on top. Resize it a little so it looks good. Oh, that looks perfect. After that, you're gonna fill it. Wait, you're gonna make it a little bit bigger, still keeping it the same ratio. Because if you check this little clip here, it will make it like equal, so it will stay the same ratio. So after that, you need to make the logo white, and you can do that by various ways, but I just prefer to do it like this. I don't know why, but do it like that and make a clipping mask out of this. So you get this, and then merge them together. Well, that's pretty easy, right? I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Alright. Next up, you're gonna press Ctrl T to move it. Go to Edit, Transform, and Warp. Now you're gonna do every side just a little bit to the outside. Just a little bit. So it gives you like nice ball effect. And then you like maybe a little bit turn it around. Yeah, something like this. Okay, now it should be like this. You should stick with this. Hold on, let me put my Skype on. Oh shit. Okay, there you go. So next up, we want to make an outline. So what I do is press Ctrl C, go to select, Ctrl C and press like the thumbnail in the layers. Then go to your select, modify, contract, and just contract it by 5. Just press delete. Well, there you have your outline. It's not like perfect like you can see, but you can fix it. Because I want to spare time, because I don't want to make this video too long, I will like keep it like this. So after you've done that, I'm just gonna make a copy of it and hide it so I have a backup. After you've done that, you're gonna drag this layer above. As you can see here, oh sorry. Before you do that, make the background the Joker layer. Make it the opacity go like 85, I should say, or 90, 85 or 90. Doesn't really matter. Then you're gonna press Ctrl J or duplicate the layer. Just duplicate it. And just put it back up to 100 and drag it all the way top. Next up, what you're gonna do is hide the layer, and now you see this. Get your magic wand tool. Press here. Go to layer, of course. Press here and here. So now you have the inside of the outline. But you go up to your Joker layer, do this, and then select inverse. Just right click and do select inverse, and then delete. So now you see the image in here is clear. Alright, what I usually do is put like a different sort of color correction, like a little color correction. You don't have to do this, but it just makes it look better. So I just do it. You can follow my steps, but it's not needed at all, so don't feel like you have to. So, as you can see here, it looks a whole lot better, and let me create a clipping mask, if that's possible. Doesn't really matter. Create clipping, there you go. As you can see, with the effects, it looks a little bit warmer, a little bit brighter. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. What you're gonna do next is copy that layer again and drag it all the way up. And this is where the hard part comes in. I put the opacity back to 100. Now you want to decide what part of Joker you want to stick out, like stick out of the logo. What I'm probably going for is let the arm behind there, put the face like the chin and this up, this like whole full so you can see that, and put the card like so you can see it. So what you're gonna do is get the layer again and go to and make a clipping mask. A mask. Get your brush and get a nice brush. Hardness doesn't really matter, but I prefer a hard brush because you can get the spots easier. So then you start like brushing with black all this and all the stuff you don't really need to brush. So for me right here, you can pretty much use any background. I just prefer, I am just using this one for now. So, next up, let's make this nice. Yeah, this is the part I wanna like let through, so I need to be careful and make sure the arm is like perfect. So what you can see now is like the background has a lower opacity than the foreground, which makes it look very like popping out. Alright, so now we've done this, still make his arm come out like that, and I'm just gonna how does that look? Looks even more realistic. Yes, I'm gonna use it like, but the reason I'm using a clipping a mask is it's easier to like get scenes back, because if you, for example, if I mess this up, right, I can just switch to white and then it's back. So that's what makes it easy, and that's what I love about the mask feature. Go around that and just get your logo out there. So eventually you'll get something like this. Oh, we need to fix this part. That. And here. Go like that. The fingers come through. So yeah, pretty much seems like his chin's coming through, that's good. Oh, parts over here. Cut the card. So yeah, this is why it's handy to use a hard brush, because you don't really get like a lot of, you don't, you miss a lot of parts. So yeah, just now I'm gonna cut up that. Thumbnail you can see the part you didn't cover yet, so that makes it easy as well. Yeah, the outline is kind of messed up, but it's not really noticeable if you have it as a Skype picture, but his face pop out. Oops. Selecting a little hair there. We do that. Alright. Looks more or less alright, doesn't it? This hair is really the hardest part. We'll get there. I'm probably gonna speed this up. So yeah, there, we're done. As you can see, this part is sticking out nicely. Let's see, did I miss some parts? Well, this is pretty much how you do it. Now you're gonna get your outline, this one, apply a couple of effects to it. First you go to your filter gallery, go to distort and ripple, and just keep it at 100%, size down to medium. You'll get this nice ripple effect, which looks quite pretty. And it's gonna look really sick with the 3D effects we're gonna add later. So okay, oh, ooh, see if you can see. So yeah, that's done. Perfect. So you've got that, and you should at this point you should get your text as oh I see another miss. You should get your text as well. So just get your type tool. And I use the font Typograph Pro. It's an amazing font. I recommend it to everyone. Get around, let me try this. Change it to white. Get around a 70. It kind of just go 100. It kind of depends on your font. I'm just gonna go ahead and write my name here. Alright, after you have that done, I'm gonna go into effects, get it 3 pixel stroke, and make the stroke white. Then get to the layer, go to fill, press the 0. So now you see you have a nice outline for that as well. So, and of course you can apply the same ripple effect or Ctrl F to get this sweet ass looking text. But that's not what I'm gonna do, because first I'm actually gonna go change the warp, so something like that. Yeah, you go to warp text, it's right there, arc -8, 20 and 20, because that just looks phenomenal. And then you can press Ctrl F and add your ripple. Get a little bit bigger. You can change the size by yourself, so we don't need to really worry about that. Alright, now you have this. It's nearly time to get working with the 3D effects. So what you do next is, oh, this is just what I do. I duplicate all of my layers, so I have a backup. Then you're gonna select all your layers. I don't know what this is. Should not be there. Select all your layers from your white background to your text, merge them and duplicate them, or Ctrl J. And after you've done that, this is the trick to get the RGB effect, like the RGB split. double click it for the blend, and in the layer style it should say blending options, it's default. You're just gonna uncheck the R. Alright, next up, go to your move tool, just use your the arrow tools, and just press them a couple of times till it looks like distorted like this. Now yeah, you're like basically almost done. You can just add your flares and from here, but what I just do is, what did I do again? Anyways, merge the layers, duplicate, get like a selection tool, go around like this, make a selection, and then use your move tool to move it around with your arrow keys, so you'll get this more distorted look that looks quite nice in my opinion. Alright, one there, move that way, so it looks kind of, not kind of, it looks pretty distorted, but yeah, it's the main, like, you can make really like 1 pixel ones, because that looks quite, as you see, nice too. Like, you'll get that, you can eventually do it right here, but what I just make, you can even use it with your pen tool to really like match the curve of your logo or your text. So now you've got your, just actually, you know what, I'm gonna move it down a little more. Kind of looks, so, yep, and then move it this way. So now your text looks all distorted and nice, and this is how you pretty much do your effects. Yeah, it's pretty much it. What you can do with the background, you can, for example, just blur it out, but it's like this. You have the card stick out. So what I usually do is, look at my picture. I'm loading slowly. So I've kind of a lot of pictures, but come on. Where the hell? Yeah, it's kind of taken, because I have 500, because yeah, it's over 700 pictures, so it kind of takes a while to load, but I'll go into graphics. I'm just gonna get a good flare, let's say like something with multiple flares, like this. I could use this there. The mode to linear add, just put it right there, just put the opacity down to get a software, just get rid of that dirty edge, really stands out. Duplicate it maybe one more time, flip it horizontal and flip it vertical, just put it one more time there, just make it a little smaller. That, and there you pretty much, wait, I'm gonna put the opacity down to 40, perfect, 40, perfect, so yeah. And with this you can create like a lot of logos, let me show you another example. Like, for example, this, I failed. Oh yeah, one more thing you can do, and which is quite nice, is duplicate the layer, select the whole layer, go to filter and pixelate mosaic, and around 10, that will do. Then you get another layer mask and just get your black, just erase some of the parts and leave some of them like pixel. So what this does is it gives it a really sick effect with some pixelated parts that just look cool. Trust me, it does. Don't leave too much pixel though, because that will look kind of stupid. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave a pixel right here. Some of the text as well. Like that. I have like half covered in pixels. I like that. So yeah, like that. You get like pixelated areas. That's pretty much all that is to it. Yep. What I usually do is save it as a JPEG real quick somewhere. Just call it tutorial. For the next part you need magic photo looks, which I won't link in the description because it costs you money, but it's right here. Open your image. I'll just open tutorial JPEG. So there you have your image. I'm just gonna put like a basic nice oh wait, why is the half of there still a pixel? Oh shit. Wasn't supposed to. Alright, that wasn't supposed to happen. I'm just save it as a JPEG. Goes. That was a fail, don't worry about that. Right, so I just save this. Open tutorial. There you go. I'm probably just gonna end up putting a nice filter on it. Because these filters look all really good. Especially like if you got like custom. That looks amazing. Maybe add like softness. That's yeah, it's hard to see a little bit. Visions. Yeah, but you can still tell. But yeah, stuff like this, and you'll get it done. So yeah, this is my basic tutorial. Oh wait, by the way, you can make your own color corrections by adding gradient maps to overlay. What are you putting gradient? I shouldn't show it, but, you know, it's only gonna waste my time. Just one there. Or that. A curve. No, this gradient map really helps when it comes to warm, because it will make it look warm. Overlay. Down as well. You can even like get a CC back. Yep. But it'll make it look kind of hard to see. So yeah, I'm just gonna stick with this one. you'll get along. And this is basically my tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time in speed art or another tutorial.